Jackson, congrats on a 90-76 win over Lemoyne-Owen in the 2016 SIAC men's basketball tournament. Just opening statement, thoughts on the game.
Man, just ecstatic. Ecstatic for my fellas, ecstatic for my family, ecstatic for Stillman alumni. Just ecstatic, man. Just happy that we got it done. I mean, the whole year we talked. Today when I woke up and I texted these dudes, we've been doing this for 156 days for this day right now. And that's what it's about. You know, we've been working for this championship, and, you know, I'm proud of these guys. Super proud.
All right, we're going to start with your players. Tournament MVP Antonio Perry, just thoughts on the game? Penny, my bad.
Crazy. I can't do nothing without these dudes behind me right here. Coach got confidence in me, like I got confidence in the rest of my players. I just go out there and perform. That's it. I do it. What they give, I take what they give me. It's a great feeling right now.
My name is Trell Smith. I feel great, and you know it's my birthday too, so I won state in my high school on my birthday twice. So this feeling right here is winning it 3 times. Man, it's unbelievable.
My name is Kyron Cannon, and the feeling is just a great feeling. You know, I've been rocking with Coach Jack 3 years. You know, me and Rob, we came from Central with him. He told us before we got here, he said, but by the end of our 2 years, we're going to have a championship. We made it happen.
Named Devin McNeil, and I really can't explain how I feel right now. This is just crazy. This is the second one that I had in like 3 years, and after sitting out last year, it's just an amazing feeling, man. I love these guys to death, and they'll always be my brothers when I leave here too, man. So, just feel great.
I just want to say, this might be the best day of my life right now. They came in with Coach Jack, all the way from Milwaukee down here to Alabama. And these dudes put in so much work from August to right now, and we knew this was gonna happen. I've been knew this was gonna happen. We've been telling these dudes since day one. I just want to thank Coach Jack for even giving me the opportunity to come down here and continue my life. And really, I can't even talk right now. Gotta pass the mic.
Harold Ingram, playing under Coach Jack. It's been amazing. Now I being a student grade coach for Coach is the best feeling ever. Never having won a championship, now winning one with these fellas here. I started out with some of them, so it feels real good.
My name's Neville Young. The feeling right now it's great. You know, it's a lot of hard work that's been put in to get to this point right here. And through all that hard work, it paid off. Every day we went in there, we was like, dang, we want to go here. But at the end of the day, we knew what the outcome was going to be. And so putting that hard work paid off, and we got the championship. And the feeling is just great.
My name is Maurice Crenshaw, and the feeling is fantastic. I'm a senior, it's a perfect way to go out. The fact that I changed coaches last year, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know what my role would be with this team, and the coach told me, we need you to win. And this year I broke my finger, he stayed with me, it stuck with me. First half I had a bad half, but my team stuck with me, and that's just how the season been. Like, they always told me, like, keep shooting, everything, and I love my team for that. I wouldn't be nowhere right here without them. And I love them for that.
This is Jamon Jackson Wilson, best known as School. His feeling is unbelievable. When Coach first came and met me, he told me, we need you. He said we was going to win. I had never won any type of championship. For me to win it my senior year, just to hold it down, as we say, for our senior year, the feeling is crazy.
My name is Rod Lewis. First and foremost, I want to give all glory to the Most High, my coaching staff, my team. Man, I couldn't be without them. Player of the year, I give it to Antonio Penny. Man, every day we go in the gym, work hard. Coach Jack told us in August we were going to pay off. And look, the success we had.
My name is Ronald Singleton, and it's just an unbelievable feeling right now. I don't really know what else to say. Just amazing right now. I love these guys.
I'm DeAndre Downey, and the feeling, I feel blessed to be here. Just blessed to be here. name's Stillman, and I just want to thank Coach Jack because he could have gave up on me when I didn't have my grades, and then my teammates and everybody just stayed there and made sure I got my stuff. But Coach Jack, I really just want to thank you for sticking with me when we switched coaches. Yes, sir. I thank my teammates for staying on.
My name is Darryl Lynch, and I feel good. Feel great, man.
My name is Robin Lingham, and I feel wonderful. You know, I was given a second chance, and like I've been a championship twice. You know, I lost to Trail. You know, so I got the worst of it. But so right now, I don't know what to say. I feel great.
My name is Winston Hines. I'm happy right now, but I'm still hungry. You're on the mission right now.
I'm John Teasley, an assistant coach with Coach Jack, and I just thank the guys for buying into what he was giving to us, and he's done a great job, and his team's worked hard, and they deserve everything they're getting right now, so thank you.
Coach, just talk about the game for a moment. You guys go up 5 at the halftime, come out very, very explosive to start the second half, but Lemoyne kind of made a run to cut it back down to single digits. Just kind of talk about that and how your young men stayed in that game.
Well, you know, one thing we always talk about before the game even started, you know, I told these dudes, you know, they gonna make a run, you know, but we gotta stay together. You know, we gotta keep our composure, and at the end of the day, before we do anything, we gotta believe in us. And, you know, they came out and they believed the whole time. And Lamar's a talented team, let's just be totally honest. You know, they got some kids that can really put the ball in the basket. But, you know, I tell these dudes, you know, for 40 minutes, you know, sacrifice on the defensive end, play as a team, do everything you can to leave it out there on the court, and we'll have good results at the end of the day. And hey, that's what happened.
Talk about the talent of your team, 5 players in double figures in scoring. You guys really just don't rely on one guy. Just kind of talk about that and how this kind of helps you.
Well, see, that's the key for us, you know, sharing the ball. You know, we preach that day in and day out, you know. The first thing, the last thing we say is team. You know, we write up on the board. You know, we talk about all the things we got to do to win a game. But the last part of it is team. The one thing I'm always going to do is try to recruit the most talented kids in the country. That's just the bottom line. And, you know, when you get talent and they work hard and they share the ball, these are the results you get.
Talk about how special this season has been for you. Stillman's nationally ranked. You won the West Division title. You won the tournament title. Just talk about this season, this team.
You know, I told these guys, man, you know, leave no doubt. You know, we trying to make history, leave no doubt. And, you know, I don't know how many times it's been done, you know, in the past of the SIAC, but I told them, I said, hey, last year we pulled up short, and I think it burned these dudes, you know, Rod, Tom, Cairo, School, you know, all our guys out to the trail, all our guys out here last year. I think it burned them because we know we weren't supposed to lose to Benedict last year, and we came up short. And I think it burned us the whole summer. It motivated us, it fueled us. And, you know, I told these dudes, if we leave it out here day in, day out, if we respect one another, if we respect one another when we want to, you know, because, you know, we want to get on each other's case, you know, constructive criticism. If you respect it, it's going to go a long way. And these kids that bought in, these fellas that bought in day after day, night after night, then 11:30 at night practices because, you know, we can't get in the gym. Man, you know, it's been a long year, but this is what we all do it for at the end of the day.
If you use one word to describe this team, what would it be?
One word to describe this team. I'm going to say thankful.
And just talk about leading the SIAC. You guys entered in 2006, won the title. You guys are exiting with the tournament title. Is it bittersweet? Just kind of talk about that.
Honestly, you know, I think that actually pulled us so much more together because, like I told our dudes, well, we're going to leave on a high note. We're going to leave, and I wasn't trying to be cocky. I wasn't trying to be brash or whatnot, but I told them we want every award when we leave. If it's coach of the year, if it's player of the year, if it's newcomer of the year, we playing for every award. And, you know, night in, night out, these guys, they brought it. You know, do we want to leave? Unfortunately, that's an administration decision. That's above our head. But we're going to find a way to, wherever we go, we're going to win. That's what I'm on.
Season's not over for you. More basketball to play. Just talk about moving forward, enjoying this win, but moving forward.
And, you know, one game at a time, man. We ready for the South Region. We ready to figure out where we play it on Sunday, tomorrow night with the selection show. We're going to play one possession at a time, one game at a time, and we're going to expect great outcomes.
Any questions?
Coach, again, 17 in a row now, and I mean, y'all haven't, you've only lost one game since December 1st. Is it surreal in a way, now at the end of the tournament?
Honestly, at the end of the tournament, I mean, night in, night out, when I go into a game, we game plan, we strategize, we tell guys what they need to do, they buy in, and I'm gonna be totally honest, these guys, they don't expect to lose. They don't expect to lose. We come in, we expect to win night in, night out. We don't even want to think about losing. So is it surreal? No, because we're working our butt off. We working our butt off. We working our butt off from the players to the coaching staff to the managers. We work to my wife cooking for them. We working our butt off.
So y'all went on a 10-0 run late in the second half. It was kind of sparked by Crenshaw's three-pointer and Penny's dunk. What did both of those players mean in this tournament? They seem to kind of be spark plugs in this tournament.
Going into this tournament, man, I told guys, the all-conference awards came out, and, we had Ron, Ron first team newcomer year, Rod player of the year first team, and I felt like at the end of the day, I told our guys, man, I think we got the best guards in the conference, but we got to go prove it. Now this is the stage for y'all to go prove y'all the best 2-3 guards in the league, and that's what they mean to our team. What you seen, when Rod didn't have a good night, Crenshaw stepped up. When we couldn't score tonight, Tone took over. It's just, that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about being a team and having everybody on the same page and sacrificing for one another. Because at the end of the day, any one of these guys can have a bigger role on our team. But it's about sacrifice. It's about sacrificing and buying into what the major goal is. And the major goal is winning on and off the court. Because at the end of the day, more importantly, I just like to, say, yeah, we won this, but we also had 8 guys on the dean's list. So that's the other part of it, that we're doing that's more important.
Moving forward into this tournament, the Division II tournament, what do you think, how do you not get too emotional of a high to where it rolls over into the game? What kind of attitude do you need for this tournament coming in?
We're going to take the same attitude into the NCAA tournament in the South Region. We're going to, like I keep saying, we're going to guard our butt off. We're going to play one possession at a time. We're going to sacrifice for one another, because at the end of the day, none of us want this to end. We don't want this to end until it got to end. So we're going to keep sacrificing, we're going to keep playing our butts off, I'm going to keep working my butt off, I'm going to keep preparing, I'm going to keep watching film, I'm going to keep staying up all night, I'm going to keep staying on them about doing the right thing. That's what it's about.
I have a question for Antonio. Coming in this tournament, me and Ron and Rod have been going off, and they went off again, but you yourself and we mentioned Crenshaw and several other players. Did you feel like anybody could have won that MVP award?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I get on these guys day in, day out. They know it. If ain't nobody gonna yell at them, I'm gonna yell at them. This is my hotel roommate. He here all night. If he got a bad game, I'm gonna let him know. He could be MVP. Reese most definitely could be MVP. And Ron, I've been playing with him since junior college, so I know what he's capable of doing. I don't think nobody in Division II can stop him on the block. So he could be MVP, most definitely.
Any more questions? All right, thank you guys, and congrats.